Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting and life changing edition of Faces of Resilience. This is your host, Furley Almonte. Oftentimes we are always searching for ways to heal our bodies, to achieve wellness and greatness in life. And we're always looking for ways that are other than the ordinary. Oh my gosh, today's show is far from ordinary because my guest is going to blow you away. I actually got to know and have the honor of calling her my friend and fellow faculty member at the Essential Academy. My goodness, this lady will fascinate you to no end because she is full of knowledge, she's full of wisdom, and she is such a beautiful, vibrant soul from deep within. Well, let me tell you what she is all about, okay? I just want to make sure that I don't miss out on her introduction. Well, my dear friend is Svetlana Verkhovsky. Actually, I just want to make sure I pronounce that correctly. But for us Americans, we actually would rather call her Madame Lana just for ease, right? Well, Madame Lana is a master medical hypnotherapist. She's a concert pianist and international adjudicator, which actually in America is judge. She's a mind, body, and health specialist. Well, she was raised in the former USSR Soviet Union. Svetlana Verkhovsky was classically trained as a concert pianist, and by the time and as a teenager was winning international awards for both playing and also later and served as an international adjudicator for competitions. She immigrated to Canada with her family, and after running a successful music school and several restaurants and other business projects, she focused on developing her incredible gifts as a healer. Following multiple certifications from NLP and hypnotherapy from many institutions worldwide, Lana has transformed herself and her own health. She's famous for having more than a dozen teeth removed without any anesthetics. Oh my goodness. And many people also have incredible experience and stories of the mind over matter and how the triumph of the human heart over adversity. Working with elite athletes, business executives, and entrepreneurs, Lana also from all over the world coached them on multi-therapy, multimodality healing processes that works with individuals, teams, and associations. Woo! That was very impressive. Now, most of us, when we hear of hypnosis, we think about, carnivals, we think about those people who are actually doing silly things on stage. This is far from that. Well, this is going to be a very educational show for us on medical hypnosis and its power to help us be catapulted to our greatness. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to present to you Madame Lana Verkowski. Hi, Lana.
Hi, it is absolutely incredible pleasure to share a moment in life with people, with you, and just open a teeny bit of a window of reality check to medical hypnosis. I do medical, clinical, and stage hypnosis, and I do practice over probably close to 37 years now
Wow.
with leading guys on dentistry, surgery, uh, as you said. We're doing implantation, we're doing removal teeth, we're fixing the root canals. And what does it mean without anesthesia? I apply focus, deep trance relaxation to the person. And what hypnosis normal state is arousal state. It's attentive and highly focused, concentrated state. We can relate to that, like compared to being involved in the book and you don't see anything. I mean, you hear, you're present, but you're not there. You inside the book, or you very much drop your imagination and focus in the movie, and you just say, "Ah, don't scare me, I'm there," as if you there. So this is even, we have the technique to deepen it: lighter, medium state, or deep trance relaxation. We use in a light form, we can do all our work. And dentistry love me for that, because
Oh,
some people have heart issue, some people have just issue being emotionally disturbed.
yeah, so many different things. Actually, I've actually had the chance to do a couple of sessions with you, which were phenomenal. It was so magical. You actually brought me to a whole different state that I never even knew existed. Now, for those people who may be on the fence of like, what exactly is the role of medical hypnosis in helping people either help become healed or become more empowered? What are the benefits of medical hypnosis?
Medical hypnosis allowed patient to focus entirely on a specific focus. Let's say a headache or heartache or emotional divorce or panic attack or insomnia, all sorts of things that we have and acquire. Okay, the brain have a language. Our thoughts is the language of the brain. Our emotions are the language of the body. So when they connect and surrender, what happened? Human get sick, get emotionally upset, get enlightened when they relax at ease. So we're looking for meditation because it's a form of equalizer. It's like making you stable, or light form of hypnosis. It actually focuses your mind, make everything in order, rhythm and order. It's the absolutely neurological normal state that people feel when you just wake up and you're not ready to get up. You kind of like open your eyes, but you're not completely there. That's your light hypnosis. Or when you really feel emotionally, just if you close your eyes and let the body float for a moment, you incite your own energy. Now, in the state of a self hypnosis and all the techniques that we supply to people, and it is easy to learn, like one, two, three. It's nothing a problem. If person is ready to change their reality, all they need is trust and imagination, and definitely a good guide that they have
Benefit.
together
And you're
feels.
saying that now I actually it is like, okay, now here they are feeling more alert, more aware. What other benefits are there for medical hypnosis?
For example, it is the months of a cancer, of a breast cancer. My heart goes to everyone who experienced this moment. Now, first of all, let me tell you two words, ladies. It will all pass. All you need to do is open your mind, control your body with the absolutely mystical transformation of magic belief. I am God's baby. I am doing my best, and I am gonna, if I got this disease, I can release this disease. And all of that is inside your mind, because your thought produce brain. So if you change your thought, you change your emotion, and your body will change the disease. So we help millions of people at the hospital, and I have head nurses, surgeons coming regularly. They said, if we come to you, we don't need medication because we focused and relaxed. We can do things normally. It's balanced. Otherwise, emotionally, we're always somewhere. And just feeling happy, just feeling happy to do so, you do need light trance, which have a specialty technique. We can do it all for you. We really love to teach anybody self hypnosis, medical hypnosis, clinical hypnosis. Clinical hypnosis is a bit different. It's available for prospective people who need to fix liver, heart, kidney, lungs, who are on the search of transplantation, who are on the changing mode. But medical hypnosis, you do it. I can teach you. I would be your guide. I can fix any possibility for you into reality. So your imagination, it's yours. I'm going to teach you how to focus it. So therefore, you can always have a result. Kind of like bypass the critical point and be on the other side. I promise. We've done it 1001 time, and we will do it again.
Madam
It's
Lana,
what it is.
okay, for those business professionals, you've worked with business executives, right? And entrepreneurs. We have a lot of people in business listening to you right now, wondering like, how is Madam Lana going to help me succeed in my business?
The word success comes from your own mind understanding. What's enough? How much enough money? How much enough love story? How much enough anything? Right? Some people can never stop even drinking coffee. Like they know they cannot because their blood pressure goes up and they say, I cannot live without it. You know, there is a funny way. Some people have a baby inside you. We're not talking pregnant women, we're talking babies inside anybody. I mean, that voice have to be talked to because it's asking serious attention. I don't receive enough attention from the people that I love because they simply don't have time. And so is everybody. I'm sure everybody can relate to that. And that is the biggest problem of the universe. Attention, personal attention, like anybody wish to have. That is the magic of success for any human being. And that is a connection to and transfer to the daily life you do. Lack of it creates problem. Abundance is comes from being happy. If you happy, you see everything not like in one like not a one medal but thousand medals. It because you kind of having not a rose glasses like babies, but as a human being, an adult, you know on the other side there is a light, and I'm coming there.
Question for you, Madam. Okay, say for example, you have worked actually with a lot of business executives. Can you give one specific example of where the problem was or what the issue was of that particular client of yours and how you were able to turn it around so that he became a
In
change?
2 words, it was a dentist friend, young, vigorous. I arrived to Montreal. We bought a huge house and estate, and he was just a starter. He was the same age of us. He came to me and he said, "Can you be my guide? Can you teach me to be what you are? You are you're an immigrant and you have an estate house. Your kids are grown up. You're happy. You have motorhome. You have blah blah blah. Can you teach me this?" And I said, "Very simple. What you do is you focus on what you do. Be honest to what you do and think about others more than about yourself. It's not what they can do for you, but what you can do for them. It always works. That connection to another human being goes a very powerful outcome. That outcome to that dentist brought not only one but two medical centers.
Wow.
He was, yes, he was feeling extremely inadequate to the world. Okay, he experienced sexual situation, he experienced emotional situation, he experienced something that it was not as other people. And I said, we none of us is exactly like other people. I don't care if people say, oh, that looks different, oh, that's strange. Of course we all are. Hello. Look how many flowers. Look how many leaves and trees. Look how many people. Why should we be like everybody else? So I said, you just focus. You like your dentistry? He said, I love it. I said, bingo. As long as you love what you do you like people? He said, I love people. I just want them to love me back. And I said, your love, your kindness, your focus, and being ready to help will bring you success. He is one of the most successful people I ever seen now. He sold his business 5 point whatever $1 million. One. And he's retiring in Miami. And he bought himself in Miami another beautiful condominium oceanfront. That was all his dream. You know, we're talking about 30 years ago. 30 years, if you think about it, how much can you do in 30 years? A lot. If you just stay focused, if you don't try different things, if you don't think about me, money, 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 where am I? Nobody see me. Come on. People will, neighbors will see you for your kindness and give you back the same respect or the same maybe moment when you need it most. I mean, anybody can have a heart attack, But if somebody on time see you, they saves your life. Isn't that important? But if people say, "Oh wow, I'm never gonna even look to this neighbor or somebody. I don't want to be in touch."
Yeah, thank you for sharing that beautiful story. Wow, from an immigrant with really nothing to start with to being able to have two medical centers, that's quite phenomenal. Obviously, you have worked with the mind so that they become more empowered and they'll be able to see their whole essence, their own greatness, and not so much so focusing only on the material things.
Yeah,
Well,
and
that,
of course, he was coming to me twice a week for the hypnosis, and then once a week, and then every 2 weeks, and now twice a month he still come for like.
now, so obviously something that you have worked with him worked wonderfully.
He likes me to be his guide. And he said, "You relax me completely at the level where I find my comfort zone to focus." And all the magical thoughts kind of like become correlated with reality. And he received the trust from himself and his imagination, kind of like bypassing the critical point. Like all the people say, maybe, if, what if,
You know,
come.
Madame, you see, one of the things that you have said about this particular um, client of yours is that I love the fact that, in a very, very busy world, we are so distracted. And those moments that you spend with him gets him focused on things that matter most. That is absolutely powerful. Now, what type of people would you say best respond to medical hypnotherapy?
9 out of 10, it's a good question. And that's a very simple answer I will give. So everybody can understand and remember that. Because people have these doubts about medical hypnosis. 9 out of 10 easily goes into light, deep, and medium trance. 1% of the people consider to be on the other side. Number one, alcoholics. They cannot focus. They chemically imbalance. So I don't work with them. And the other two kind of people, the ones who don't want to lose control, or we call it control freak. No.
Okay.
And the third one, and we understand why. And the third one is the one who just don't want to be hypnotized. His mommy wants to hypnotize him so he stops smoking, or his daddy, or whatever. You like that person I was talking about. You just wish to be on the other side. You want to do the changes. You want your image become reality, and you just want transformer. It more that meets the eye. So that's exactly what I do. I
Those
guide them
people
through.
yeah, those people who are open, so to speak, and not resistant to it. As a matter of fact, as I've said earlier, that I've actually tried a couple already of sessions working with you, and I did not know what to expect, and so obviously I was in a very, very relaxed state, and one of the things that I know, look at me, I'm even closing my eyes right now, like I'm going, and like and I was seeing different colors and actually seeing different images. As I'm even talking right now with my eyes closed, I see different colors changing, almost the colors of fall. Very rich. But in some way, you have actually given me also an interpretation of what I was seeing. I was really open to learning more about myself
And
and
you will.
more
We
awareness.
continue. We continue. It is a pleasure to work with you. You're excellent subject. You can focus like no others. And that's exactly like all the medical hypnotherapists and the dentists and the surgeons that I work with, or um, medical staff. They love me because I precisely and very gently, delicately deliver them to the point of negotiation. Like they have to negotiate with themselves to transform. It's
Mm.
not me negotiating. I just teach them how to bypass the critical point. And of course, they have millions and one technique. Of course, using remedies, using color therapy, using heat therapy, heat even. Like I can make you feel how in the same body, one hand will be ice cold, the other will be hot, like blisters. So,
Mm.
and it's the same body. Normally, it's not happening, but it's your brain who will connect to the point that you can order that. So, if you can do that, Imagine what you can do to cancer cells.
Not,
Another good
not
example
only
for a
cancer
moment.
cells. This is something very relevant, Madam. People right now, the whole world has been affected by COVID. So many people have actually had the virus, are still going through healing of themselves. How does hypnotherapy help, medical hypnotherapy actually help those people who may be going through the residual damages that COVID has done to their bodies?
Well, first of all hypnosis are self hypnosis. So anything you say to yourself will be realized by your body. So if you a negative person or person who see things in a dark side, or like you say, remember how in the can, how much water is it? Halfway, or is it half full, or half less, or whatever it is? But it's how you see things will happen. If you 100% scared, and if you feel, well, I'm sure I'm so much low immune system, and this isn't that, you start sabotage your mind. Your mind picks it up and interpret it as that's what you want. No problem. We have to say positive and only positive thoughts, because the positive thoughts takes our mind as reality, and it's analyzed. That once it's analyzed, it's done. You kind of build, we call it Solomon shield, like Hebrew people. The czar of Solomon, he was the most intelligent one, and he said, your visualization, your imagination is what you have. Nobody can take it away. All you need to have is trust in your imagination, and your imagination will make miracles. So that miracle anybody can do, of creating Solomon shield, that nothing and nobody can touch you in that. You do have your vaccine, because the vaccine will help you inside and outside to be protected and ready to fight. But at the same time, your mind is number one who controls the possibility you in or you out, or how lightly you will go through that. Kind of like the same, you get prepared to marriage the same way. Are you gonna be happy, or you gonna be miserable? So don't sabotage yourself, please. This is number one you can do for yourself. Because like I said, when people come to me, I ask them, are you happy? If you're happy, let's jiggy jiggy with it. Because when we jiggy jiggy with life, we're making a dance. And like Pablo Picasso said, I like to dance, I like to draw, I like to live. That's life. And why do they say, they ask him, why do you like to dance? The word why, I don't understand. I like to dance because I like life, because I like love. The word why not exist. I am living through my life, experiencing what important to me, where I feel relaxed, where I feel complete, where I feel magical. And it doesn't matter, I don't have to dance with somebody, I can dance inside with me. So I took that to my mind, and till this day I really believe that we create our reality for happiness, for sadness, for sickness, or living in miserable kind of like moment that we feel we don't have exit. Of course we do.
It's so funny because like it reminds me of a quote called "Life is what you make it." So from what you're saying is like whatever we create in our minds basically becomes our reality. Do you work
It's
with
realized.
like do you work with groups of people so that you said that when you're also first of all you start with yourself, but where you're when you're also surrounded by people who are positive and uplifting, do you have a group coaching program so you can guide people as a group, not individually, so they can actually experience your magical touch, so to speak, in a more less threatening way to them?
First of all, the magical touch will be from every one individual who will join us for the group. I would like to develop, think with you what we can do for a group of people, and it would be my pleasure to do that. Uh, I am ready to do that. With individual, it is the depth of perception and transformation is always excite both of us. With the group, what would be specific? Specific that everybody join the life of changes, and being in that changes, being in the present moment. So acceptance of yourself, of magic of life, and relax with it, and focus for the best creation at your possibility level, because every moment we change, every moment we make a different possibility. So just the belief system to make it communicate well with your own brain capacity, and install a good software of be happy. Don't worry, be happy. That's number one, what I would do in a group.
Yeah, but I'm seeing, because like what I'm hearing also from you is obviously you're working a lot on the power of the mind to heal.
How else?
Like
It's
yeah,
my profession.
yeah, to
to
heal.
deal to deal with absence of the focus of the mind, and to recreate instantly. Because I do have instant hypnosis as well. I mean, we have many levels of hypnosis that we use for each individual. Now, on an instant hypnosis I use if somebody broke fingers, broke hand, got very scared or shocked, I instantly bring it back. So because it's dangerous for the mind to be that level of excitement. It's very dangerous.
You said that, when you help people reframe their minds and thinking, you said it's permanent.
Yes, 100%. You're absolutely right. Like Russian vodka, you're perfect. You're absolutely right. Why? Because it's a software that was ready to change. Once it changed, the other one is in the garbage. We released it in the world, in the cosmos. It's somewhere. I don't know where to get it back. So we have to recreate the bad one again. Nobody wants it. So it's forever and ever done.
So
Every subject that we use, I mean, every subject that any problem that we have created solutions, it's done. It's gone forever. Only one time you need it. You don't need to come back like to psychology and stuff and drill with it and figure it out. No, it's your mind who have all the answers. I'm just the guy to connect to it because it was somewhere lost.
yeah, madam, here's a question that people are also asking. They think that when they go for medical hypnosis, that they will be in a trance. You know, can you just demystify that feeling and fear of people that they will basically lose control of their awareness of now?
As an investigation of the entire world, of all the medical stuff, they say that that trance is magical. It's absolutely right. Why? Because it's another world that we're entering. And that's why it's so important to have a good guide. Guide with a great imagination, great experience, uh, great ability to help you to create Passover. Now, that particular investigation from all over the scientists said that that is a state of mind that you come into. And of course, for me too, it still feel and everybody who experienced that, they never want to come back. I mean, we come back always, with guide or without, because that relaxation is have a limit, unfortunately.
It almost,
But
it
but
almost feels
but I
like
did 5 hours myself. I did a transplant, a teeth transplant to me. I did my own self hypnosis. 5 hours. It's all recorded. And for 5 hours, I focused and relaxed at the same level.
wow.
So it's absolutely all possible. And that state of mind is never dangerous. It's a natural form of you being alive. Like I said, it's really, really precisely focused and relaxed formula.
Yeah,
You
it's
can do
almost
by yourself as a
like
self
it almost
hypnotherapist.
feels like daydreaming, right? Well,
Yes.
actually, obviously, we need to have you several times more on the show, because there are so many different aspects of medical hypnotherapy and all the different modalities that you do that people need to learn about and be comfortable with. But certainly, we would like to invite them also to experience, being with you and experience
And give
your.
us questions. I would be glad to answer any kind. So they welcome to call into studio.
Yes, and actually, right in there in the moving words, you can see also the email address of Madame Lana. So if you have any questions, concerns, so you can just more or less have an idea of what it is to be um, in her guidance, so to speak. Now, actually, before we close, I would love to hear some last words from you.
Have a dream catcher at your life, at your window of imagination. Have a dream catcher,
Dream
because
catch.
every dream we can realize, and it becomes our reality. That's what I believe.
I love it. And I'm ready to catch all the blessings from my dreams and ready to make those dreams come true.
And
So
tomorrow I'm with you in the morning, private session, and I'm looking forward. We're going to do life age regression. You'll love it.
have you ever heard that before? See, that's one more other thing that I was like, what is like past life regression? I did not understand it. So tomorrow I will be experiencing that with Madame.
You'll have your very own opinion. And it is all these incredible feelings that people feel in hypnotic trance. As the trance apply light deeper for different things, for surgeries different, for experiencing age transformation, it's really light trance. But I deepening it, and you right away anywhere you want to be, and you see it live, and you will see everything as vivid as you see it now, with colors, with movements, with people who are with you. You see yourself in the mirror, who you are, what you look like, what's your name, what's age, what years.
No, and it's absolutely beautiful. And
And it,
for the next time that we bring you back on Faces of Resilience, I would love for you to also talk about weight loss because everybody is talking about that. People
let's
want.
do that. Let's do that.
Yeah, so we're going to bring you again. So as I've said, there's so much to talk about in just 30 minutes, but I hope that you were able to get into the mind of Madame Lana and also get a little bit of understanding of how a medical hypnotherapy can actually empower you to achieve your greatness and successes in life. Okay, until next time, this is Furley Almonte, your host for Faces of Resilience. Until then, stay well and catch your dream catcher. Bye bye.